What's up, everyone? I'm live. Start inviting some people. Let's see where this goes. Got one person in chat. Haven't done a Friday night stream in a long time. I've missed it. I've missed it. Missed it. And don't be afraid to share the stream with other people. I want more people in chat. I don't think anyone is streaming at the moment. So I think I'm good. It is kind of late though. So currently advertising the stream on their platforms. We may or may not talk about some things that are going on in the community, specifically my side of everything. I've had a lot of Discord drama go down in the past few days. Actually, no, I'm not going to talk about that because I don't think the people involved would appreciate that. So we're not going to talk about that. But we're going to continue like we were. Continue as normal. So let's get it. Wait for some more people to log in. I say log in, no, log on to join the stream. And I do have some music playing, which is pretty cool. There's one person in one person viewing. If you're that one person, say something in chat. Start a conversation. Get this going. I really don't have to end the stream because no one wants to join. Oh Lord. Hey, Darth Sidious. Hello. What's up, Titus? How you doing? The new owner of my Discord. It's not my Discord anymore. Yeah, it's not mine anymore. It used to be. Gave it to Titus. So it's my gift to him. Merry Christmas, Titus. Merry Christmas. So, you guys got any questions or anything? Let me know. Also, I think what we're going to do in my Discord, we're going to, I forget the date. Return of the Jedi's release date was, we're going to find out. May 25th, that's what I thought. So on May 25th, on my Discord, I haven't set a time yet. I need to do that. I say my Discord, on Titus's Discord, we're going to watch Return of the Jedi together. So I hope that's going to be fun. Titus, I think you should do that. And that'd be a lot of fun. Titus, you're also more than welcome to join if you want to. The invite link is always in the Jedi Knight channel for anyone who wants to join. Any Jedi Knight who wants to join, that is. Oh, that's not good. I hope Quinlan is fine with me. Advertising my stream. It's interesting. Quinlan's his Discord's bigger than Titus's. So, all right, that'll work. Awesome, Iron. Awesome. You're more than welcome to join the. As always, if you are Jedi Knight and the Discord, you can go on ahead and join in the stream. Check the Jedi Knight channel. Share the stream with others if you can. Get some more people in here. It is late though. I kind of forget how late it is. So I've been reading the Dark Nest trilogy on book 2. It's actually pretty interesting so far. I kind of like where it's going. So far, it's a lot better than the first book. The first book was atrocious. I didn't like it at all. But the second book's been interesting. It takes place about a year after the first book, which I thought was cool. It's just it's interesting to see, what they're doing with that. I just got past the chapter where Jacen goes and visits Tenno Ka for some very interesting news. I'm not going to spoil what that is. If you read the trilogy, you know what I'm talking about. And that was a neat scene. I really enjoyed that. I still think the Killiks are really not that interesting to me. I'm just not really caring for them. I'm just really in it for the main characters, Jacen and Jaina and Zek and Tenno Ka and Tahiri and of course the original 3, right? Characters that we loved. Finally started continuing to read a huge chunk of the first Growling trilogy book. That trilogy is great. I love that trilogy. I think it's pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. But yeah, I'm still reading through Dark Nest. Hopefully gonna finish that soon. I want to get through Legacy of the Force this year. Maybe this summer. I think that's my goal. I said that my goal. By the end of the summer, I want to have finished Legacy of the Force. I guess what kind of happened with me was after I finished NJO, I kind of went on an Old Republic tirade, meaning I was playing nothing but Old Republic stuff, reading nothing but Old Republic stuff. I love the Old Republic. It's great stuff. Obviously not finished with it. I still have a lot of reading to do. Mainly post SWTOR. And kind of getting into more the new Sith War age, which is that includes the Knight Errant stuff, and then the Darth Bane stuff. So I'm interested to see what that's going to entail. The Dark Knight trilogy is the start of the so-called Mundiningverse, right? Yeah. It is. Indeed it is. Yes, I'm taking my medicine right now. You are wondering. It's actually, I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous video, but it is an antidepressant that I I'm taking. Is it working? I don't know yet. It takes some time for them to kick in, but I don't really feel that different. I do feel a little bit more motivated to read the EU though, because that was kind of a symptom I had, was I wasn't wanting to read. Still fighting through that, but it's really just I just was not caring for this EU, to be honest. Just wasn't caring for it. I was just done with the Old Republic. I mean, I spend hours on SWTOR. Hours. Yeah, I don't use it as an insult either. I think it, not an insult. I haven't been really making a lot of content. I need to do that. But obviously Instagram, I'm a lot more active on there than anywhere else. So, in fact, I put a post out the other day and got like 120 likes or something. It's pretty good. Anyway, Titus said he may jump in later. Hello, Max. It's good to see you. Hope you've been doing okay. If you want to hop on, I can DM you the invite link if you'd like. You're more than welcome to join. It's up to you. Max, I just want to let you know that I don't know if you know this, but I want you to understand that you are so welcome and loved in this community. I want you to know that. So I just want you to know that. You make this community what it is. You are the heart and soul of this community. It would not be the same without you. And if everybody else is probably like, what's going on? Don't worry about it. It's something I need to tell Max, and she needs to know that. I want her to know that. You're more than welcome to join whenever you'd like. Krillin Trilogy is more important to the Disney verse than anything else in the Phantom era, aside from the Thrawn Trilogy. Yeah, I guess so, with Thraken. Yeah, that makes sense. Centerpoint Station. Well, I guess I didn't really have a... I don't know. I don't remember. Does, Again, I haven't read Legacy of the Force. So I don't know if... I know Thraken is in it, but I don't know if Centerpoint Station is. It's an NJO, but I don't know about Legacy of the Force. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Love you, Max. I need to be able to join. I'm bored. I'm also sleepy, and that's not good, because I will go to sleep on you guys, and y'all don't want that. Should I change my avatar? Let's change it to something else. I have a few things I can change it to, like NJO related things. Well, this is a meme. Well, you can't freaking see it, but whatever. I love HK. Oh, I forgot to put it in a folder. Okay, I don't want that. There we go. I see you, Iron. I'm trying to change my picture here. Yeah, I've always loved this image of Luke and the Twins versus Shimra in his lair. It's always been one of my favorite images. What's up, Iron? How you
Iron
doing?
Inquisitor in the house.
He's in. He's here. Thank God we don't have the Gold Inquisitor. That would suck.
Oh yes.
Just kidding.
Or the Copper Inquisitor, or the Gold Inquisitor, or the Silver Inquisitor. No, the Iron. That's where it's at.
What's up, Slav? How you doing? Hold up. Let me hold up.
Or are you like gonna join Slav?
Oh, he's here.
Oh yeah, here he is.
What's up, Slav?
Hey.
Oh, we just got a hey. All right, that works.
Just
Bye,
a
Slav.
hey?
I'm just kidding.
Bruh. Literal bruh moment.
Bruh.
What's up, Slav? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Dude, I'm waiting for like this guy to finish like this nude Shock T mod. So I could put it in like Star Wars Survivor or Jedi Survivor.
What's up with you and Shock T, bro?
I think she's like kind of hot, but at the same time, like if you study her character, like it's just complete tragedy, and I can relate to that.
Well, the second part I can understand, but
Yeah.
actually I can understand both parts. Never mind.
Yeah, honestly.
What what outfit will she be wearing? Like hopefully her one from the Force Unleashed, because that was actually kind of a cool outfit.
Yeah, the modder said he was making that, but he got bogged down with a bunch of stuff recently, so I don't know if he's gonna get back to me.
That's what
I mean, he said he intends on finishing the mod. It's just like because in order to make the mod for the game, there has to be some more tools that have to be developed in order to mod it. Because he said he'll have to learn the specific programming for it. I don't know. He may have just been bullshitting me. I mean, it's just it's the Unreal Engine. It's like this isn't like hard to make mods for. You know.
True, yeah.
I've been seeing there's like a Darth Maul mod I saw somewhere. It's pretty cool. And it's cool because, you know, Jedi Survivor has so many lightsaber options. You can do you can do, well, I guess you don't really need to do a Kyle Katarn mod because his outfit's in the game, but
Probably just
like
make Cal's hair
blaster
darker.
lightsaber combo that works good with Kyle.
Is his gun in the game?
I don't know if his gun's in the game, but I know it's
Ooh, look who asks if there is a Waru mod.
Well, Matt, first of all, you used the wrong dare. Second of all, no, not that would be good though. If anyone here knows how to mod, make a Waru mod. Be cool.
You can
Yes, he'd
commission
be the
mods.
most OP character because all he needs to do is just absorb all the enemies in the game.
You can commission people to make mods. It's not hard. You just gotta have like money.
Well, considering Waru is a giant meat cube, I don't think the average Star Wars fan would be interested in making that.
Yeah, they'd probably just be weirded out. They'd be like, "What is this?"
Like, what the hell's a Waru?
It's such a deep cut, you know.
Matt, you have not been on one of my streams in forever, man. Come on.
Yeah, hop on.
Yeah, Matt, get in here, or else they're like gay or something.
God.
Shoot.
That's funny.
Or we just have a mod where Waru is one of the desert, one of the patrons of Grease's Cantina.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I think I loved Kobo. Kobo was such a fun world to explore. And it had a lot of Western feelings to it, like, you know, your old...
Yeah,
like
it's just
an
out there
old
on the
Western
frontier.
town. Yeah.
Did you like Turgle?
It was he or she, I don't remember. Shit.
It's a he.
I
Hey,
love
I don't
Turgle.
know. Turgo was cool. Yeah, but I told you, Scuba, I liked him better.
You like scuba now, don't ya?
Hey!
You'd be frothin' at the mouth to meet him out in the wild.
Hey!
Alex.
Hello. Hello.
Hey! Hey!
Oh wait, Alex is on here.
Waru joined us. It's Waru.
It's Waru!
Hello.
What's up, What's up?
Nice
Waru.
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
We got Waru and HK47 here.
I no longer have laryngitis.
I noticed.
Yeah. It's cool,
If you did, your voice is amazing.
Max, get a Series
I should
S.
email you I should email you, Matt, a video of that I did at a birthday party when it started, where it sounded so bad, but I had to give a speech. Well, I actually didn't have to, but I
You
decided
gave
to.
a speech at a birthday?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Jay's
yeah.
You've been the
here.
happiest 6-year-old ever.
Yo. What's up, guys?
And it was like
What's up, Jay?
screeching because the laryngitis is in full effect.
Long time no see, Matt.
Hey, Jedi Jay, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you. How's everybody?
I'm good.
I literally just got off work and I started streaming. So
Oh, that's
I
cool.
noticed.
Alex, I see that your Wi-Fi is at peak condition right now.
Please don't spoil
like
it.
Okay.
Now it's gonna go away now just because you said that.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna fuck it up now.
You're gonna jinx it so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got a
Walroo.
wedding to go to tomorrow, so you're crazy.
Hey, Alex.
Maru, how's it
Alex,
feel?
what did you say at the birthday?
Huh? What'd I say?
Yeah, your laryngitis speech.
Oh, I mean,
Was it we can't have our sheave and eat it too?
it should have been, but no, it wasn't that.
Oh,
I couldn't speak, so I'd written down something and I was gonna give it to my friend to read, but she's like, "No, I want you to say it," and so I'm here struggling, like I have to try to say it. It was really funny though.
That's funny.
Yeah. Waru, I was gonna ask you. Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you. How's it feel talking to a bunch of floating circles?
Yeah.
I know it's great. Should I not just trying to do my camera then? I didn't know we were going no camera thing. I'm sorry to break the.
I'm only going no camera because I look like crap.
Oh, we should go no camera. We should go no camera. We should go no camera.
It's up to you guys. I don't
Oh,
care.
we should
I'm
still go
not.
no camera. This isn't getting even prettier. I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm
god.
kidding, guys. No, so how's it been going?
Hanging in there, trying to
Just enough.
survive.
Just another day. Just another day.
Just another day.
Yes.
Started
G'day,
reading.
Jay, what are you reading?
What am I reading?
Yes.
I've been just reading a lot of comics lately.
Yeah,
What
that's
comic
Star
books?
Wars though.
It doesn't be Star Wars.
I've been reading just like Marvel, DC. I'm thinking about getting back into Thrawn trilogy and Darth Bane trilogy.
That's fine. What Marvel?
Do
What?
it.
What? Do you have a favorite Marvel book?
It's a lot. I'm trying to think of. I can't pick a definitive one.
Okay. What about a DC one then?
See, that's hard too. I can't just pick a favorite. Give me a character and I can tell you which.
Give you a character.
Yeah, and I can
What's
say
a-
like,
What's a non-mainstream character that you enjoy?
oh damn. Who would you consider non-mainstream?
Well, someone not in the Justice League or Avengers.
Booster Gold. He's a
You like Booster Gold? Well, I mean, okay. I know that Booster Gold used to be in the JSA, but many people do not.
Yeah,
So Booster Gold's a good example.
yeah, I like Booster Gold.
Can I give you
He's-
one, Matt?
Is he going to be in Blue Beetle?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, he'll make an appearance.
He's
All
getting
right,
a
go ahead,
show.
Sloth.
He's getting his own
What
show.
about Bawana Beast?
Oh, Buana Beast? He's great.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a super. That's a D level one.
Yeah.
Has anybody read Grant Morrison's Animal Man run?
No,
haven't.
but I hear it's fantastic.
Yeah, Buana Beast actually plays a little role in that in the beginning.
Ooh.
He's cool.
Mine back as a kid. I don't have one now. I don't think. Maybe, but mine back as a kid was Firestorm
Oh,
for DC. I was a Firestorm fan.
hey,
I just
Matt,
thought, anyone who had his head on fire was cool. Oh, look at that! Yeah, there he is. I just thought he was super cool. And growing up, I was a huge Lobo fan in
Oh,
high school,
yeah.
college. The main man,
Main man.
it was always funny. And Demon, the very end
Etrigan?
of its run in the late '90s.
are you talking about Etrigan, the demon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Demon, his run when they let the writer just do whatever for the last few issues because they were going to cancel the series anyway. It
Mhm.
was really getting fun. He was really
Oh.
having fun with it, and that's what I love. I love when they can take a I say boring character, but they take a character and they look at him in a different way, like Frank Miller did to Daredevil, just totally reinvented him.
Yeah.
And you can tell because the issue that happens right after Frank Miller leaves Daredevil, I'm not kidding, it's Daredevil skateboarding and doing some tricks on a skateboard.
No
and the
way.
kid's going, "Whoa, Daredevil shredding it!" And I'm like, "What the heck?" And then I look,
hilarious.
Frank Miller has left the building.
That
And you
is
could
hilarious.
tell because it went from deep, gritty, good storytelling to he's skateboarding in front of the kids. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like
Radical man.
Radical dude.
It's like when Peter David left Hulk at the end. His Peter David run's just fantastic. And then they rebooted to #1, made him a dumb Hulk again.
Mhm.
And it's just so bad. It's so bad because Peter David was he's still an excellent writer. And goodness gracious, whoever they had writing the Hulk was just terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
And I got a question for everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but
That's
what are
fine.
y'all's thoughts on the Writers Guild strike
Oh.
that's going on right now? What
I
are
got a
y'all's
lot of
thoughts?
thoughts on this.
They don't have a lot to bargain with because they're not writing good stuff right now. So it's just kind of weird.
That's I can see that.
Yeah, fair point.
But with the stuff they are asking for, except for one thing, is not unreasonable. The one thing they are asking for that is just completely unreasonable is that for the guild they want all of their employees, 90% of them, to at least be employed 24/7, and then all the producers are like, "It's completely unrealistic. We can't do that."
Yeah.
And they won't let that slide, and it's strange. It's like, yeah, that's completely unreasonable. Stop asking them to do that, because that's why negotiations haven't really started yet. It's because of that one reason.
Yeah, you were right.
Mm.
Negotiations were short. I could get help myself.
Koi-Con's just like, "Stop being my apprentice dog." Like, leave. Going off topic though, I was reading Jedi Apprentice. I was listening to the audiobook that dude made online.
Oh,
What
sweet,
a great
how is
story! Oh, it's amazing. Like Dave Wolverton, dude. I think that he wrote that. It was just 100 pages or something. And I was just like astounded at like how good this is. I was like, this would make a great movie. And Obi-Wan's his character, the lesson he learns is great because he learns to not worry about other people's opinions. Essentially, like he kind of grows up in that sense where it's like, I'm not going to impress this guy. He's not going to take me as a student, but at least I learned that. Like, I don't have to impress him. Like, I did the right thing, and I didn't need his help. I didn't need to be a Jedi Knight. But then, like, as much as everybody loves Jude Watson, as much as I love Jude Watson, she then comes in with the second book, and at the very beginning, Obi-Wan's like, "Oh, is he gonna make me his apprentice now?" And it's like, ugh. Did you even read the last book? You know?
Hmm.
That's just my take. But she does great stuff with Jedi Quest, though, and with Ferris Olin.
And I
Yeah,
myself
doesn't
am
mean,
really
you
enjoying
talking
the
about
subplot of Lando Calrissian playing Bachelor.
Oh yeah, what book's that in?
That's in the Corellian trilogy. It's kind of like the B plot of what's going on in the story. Like he is like, I want a bunch of money. I want to marry a rich woman, and so he has like Luke Skywalker being his wingman.
That sounds like
It's pretty
that
good
sounds like-
stuff.
that sounds like Midnight Cowboy. Hey, you ever seen Midnight Cowboy? And
I can't say I have.
It's where this dude goes to New York. He's like this country boy, like a real like good looking guy. He goes there to be like a prostitute to like get like money from women. That sounds like Lando. That's funny. Matt, you seen that, right?
You're on mute, Matt.
No.
It's like one of those like
No.
art like 60s movies, you know?
Oh, okay. I've
It's
not
weird.
seen it.
Yeah,
But
but
you
the
would-
only thing I knew, the only thing I know is that this is the book that will introduce like Tendra, I think,
Yeah.
and Centerpoint Station.
Mhm.
And I know that will be
Interactive.
integral later on in some way.
See, I love that trilogy because it's kind of the first story we got with Anakin. I mean, since Dark Empire.
Where he's
but he
a
was baby.
speaking character and has his
Right.
own little role. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, this-
of course,
It's also
Anakin's my
so
favorite.
sad.
So,
So it's like one of your favorite stories outside of the High Republic. Okay, cool.
Huh.
And I also really like, what was the name of the author who did the trilogy?
Ryder McBride Allen, I think.
Yeah, that's who he's. I
Alright.
really like how
Something
he's
like
writing
that.
the solo kids in here, and they're just causing mischief. The way they're talking to each other, that's good stuff.
Yeah, it was, and then they were flying the Falcon for the first. It was cool. This is a good trilogy. I love it.
Falcon's also a phenomenal villain.
Uh-oh.
What happened to him?
Hello.
His photoreceptor's not working now. His
No.
voice box is malfunctioning.
No, no.
Alex's Wi-Fi.
Was it? Did I jinx it,
Yeah.
Alex?
Come on, Max. It was not that bad.
Hello.
I thought it was great. I love that trilogy. I miss it. I wanna
Yeah, I'm
reread
lucky. Well, Max, I will say one thing. Kind of the build up to go to Corellia has been kind of slow, but overall, I'm personally enjoying it.
And then at the start of the second book, I think Han is forced to fight a Solonian, and that was just, that was neat.
The Notorious fighting a sea otter scene.
Yeah. This is
It's kind of
actually
like a
hard
Fight
for
Club
them.
scene when he asked him to hit him as hard as you can with your tail.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of the dumbest parts of Legends. Am I right, guys?
yeah, that's interesting. There was an account on Twitter. It's called "Stupidest Things from Star Wars Legends," and they posted that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was an image. There's actually a picture for it online.
Oh my
Um,
god, can they do anything fucking original? Oh my goodness. Like,
Wait, what they say was the dumbest thing?
Han fighting a Solonian.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Because I guess it looks like a sea otter. I don't know why.
How is that any different than Leia strangling a giant?
Well, I've never heard anyone say that's the dumbest thing in the EU.
Well, not dumbest, but one of the dumbest.
I've never heard them say it's one of the dumbest.
Right.
I heard people that.
Yeah, it's
Pretty sure Noah's one of those.
but here's the picture.
Oh yeah, that's the image.
That's the picture they shared and said, look how stupid this is.
That's pretty badass if you ask me, but that's just me.
Twitter is a cesspool of EU hate and Starlog quote humping.
It is a wretched. It is a hive of scum and villainy.
So they just saw the picture and said, "Okay, what's this about?" Okay, now I'm going to say that's the dumbest thing because I saw that picture.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Basically.
They have no idea
Okay,
what book it's
I guess.
from, the context, but it's yeah.
Nobody cares about context. It's 2023.
Yeah. Or like, oh, they had a talking crying mountain. Like, bro, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
man,
forget.
Force using droid and Luke fell in love with a computer, man.
You know, people will say things, and then I always remember, if it wasn't for this particular species, the Empire would have won. A bunch of teddy bears that live in a
Yeah.
forest. Come on. Now, I think that's great, personally, but how is that any different from a crying mountain or
The Gungans.
giant meat cube? It's not different at all. It's Star
Or the
Wars.
Gungans, the way the Gungans talk. Like,
Yeah. He said call Jar Jar Binks.
you saying big doo-doo this time. Like, come on.
You saw all bomba.
Hey, I got
Wow.
a hot take.
Oh, let's hear it.
What's up,
Yeah,
Slow?
lay it on us.
I think it's a hot take, but like, hear me out, okay?
We're listening.
All right, I think the otter stuff. I think the giant meat cube. I think I agree with them. It is
Otter
stupid,
stuff.
but the thing is, it's like just embrace it. It's like it is stupid,
Yeah.
but it's funny though, like in a good way.
Exactly.
Like,
It's silly. It's silly, and that's
It's
what
Star
Star Wars
Wars.
is. It's silly, and
yeah.
that's okay. So
I don't know. Without knowing the context, though, it's like, I think because I doubt they knew the context of it.
of course not.
They
did.
obviously just saw that picture and said, "What's this?" this looks stupid. I'm gonna make fun of it. It's like, I mean, for me to go through and look at pictures of, from, I don't know, just like from the new Star Wars and going, oh, that looks stupid. What's that about? And then kind of just calling it, I don't know, without knowing the context. I mean, I guess it can look silly if you just look at the picture, but the story was good.
Yeah, it's great. Great story. I love it.
Story is great.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
I love Kraken.
I got another hot take, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't think the story's good, and I'm not even read it. I just need to be a contrarian right now.
You want to be an attention whore?
Yeah, I just got to be that guy.
Yeah.
There's plenty of EU
I'm
haters
sure
who
it's
think
good.
the same thing. I don't
Yeah.
think it's good, and I've never even read it. I'm just gonna say it's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, you get that all the time. Like, what don't you like about it? Well, I just heard it was. You heard.
Mhm.
So wait, you didn't even see? No, I just heard it was dumb. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
heard.
a good example of that is, I remember years ago hearing that people like being like, "Oh yeah, the EU, it's full of contradictions. One of them is that Luke and Leia had a different mother." And then I'm finally reading the Black Fleet Crisis, and it turns out, oh, this character was actually lying the whole time just to use Luke. If these people had done research or read the book, they would know.
I mean,
Never
that's not
knows.
even the most absurd thing between Luke and Leia. I mean, Luke wanted to fuck Leia at one point.
Yeah.
That's like crazy to me, man.
And Leia.
But that's
not
like, no-
contradiction, that's-
And then at one point, I'm just like, no, wait, I kind of want to, like, if she was my sister, I'd like fuck her too. Yeah, that makes total
No, Slav.
sense. I'm from the
You
South.
need Jesus, Slav. You need
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm an atheist and I agree with you. You do need Jesus, my guy. I'm praying for you. God damn, Slav. What is wrong with you?
I'm kind of a wild card, dude. This is what happens when you get me on.
I know, but we got Alex and Matt. Be tempered. Control yourself. We got.
I'm not on my best behavior for Matt. Matt,
Yeah,
I
you're
apologize, bro.
Hey,
What do you
Alex.
guys think?
Alex, do you remember that one stream we had, and I was just like, it was just off the rails. Alex, you remember? Alex is dead.
He's
No,
in
good
good
no,
skill
it's
then.
not that.
Alex,
Still,
you-
he still have to
This
deal with
is
like
how
what I
you
said.
go to the potty without anyone noticing. You don't respond. That's
Hello?
what happens.
Yeah,
I
man.
heard.
He had to wait till the flush noise went away
Yeah.
before to answer you.
Yeah, what? You were doing so well, Alex. What happened, man?
Oh, how
No.
far the mighty has fallen.
Jay ruined me.
My comment just
Alex,
threw
when
him
did
off. He
school
wasn't
get out for
expecting
you?
Oh, Brennan.
Oh,
is
his
the
internet. That's what it is.
I don't know
Okay.
what me and Alex talked about, but it was just off the rails.
I just wanted to, Alex, you can type it in the chat if you can't talk on video.
I don't remember what we said, but it was pretty bad.
It's his internet. I just wanted to ask when he was getting out of school.
Hey Max, I don't know if you're still here, but I hope you're doing good.
Well,
Is he gone? Is Alex really gone? Alex, is your internet working?
No, he has communication
Alex?
disruption.
He's out.
The gem
He's out. There it is.
The gem just come.
Brennan's in.
Brandy's coming here. I call him that. I call him Brandy.
Brandy.
I'm gonna put the link back in the chat. Whoever gets on first gets on first.
Oh.
There we go.
If you have to, I can hop off. I'm about to go to bed anyway.
It's like that.
I
scene from
wanted
The
to
Dark
jump on and
Knight.
say hello.
It's up to you, Matt. It's up to you.
Alex is streaming from the middle of Africa, perhaps.
You should pull an
But it is
all-nighter,
good to see
man.
everyone. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Yes, get on, Brennan.
Yeah, as you know, Matt, I was off for Lent, and then I just haven't really been streaming a whole lot.
No, I know you were. Everyone picked on you. You
Yeah, we
stayed
really
strong.
missed you, Lance.
Well,
Stay
no, I
strong.
cheated a few times.
Stay strong. We saw
I
him get
know
on
he
Discord
came on
like
a
3
few
times.
but still.
Hey Lance, I love you, dude. Never change.
I will never change. No, if I change, yeah, no.
I'll let
Keep
you
being
know.
awesome.
with changing have character development.
Yeah, don't be stagnant, bro.
Yeah.
Slav is a Dave Filoni fan. He'll never learn character development.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that because it's like looking at Ahsoka. It's like, yeah, she's like not really like a good character. She's kind of all over the place. She doesn't have like proper like development. But like, I'll still simp over her. I don't give a shit.
Which version of her?
Yes,
Uh,
I was a little bit concerned there.
No, the Rebels version. Tugs at collar.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's
What
fine.
about the one? What about Mandalorian version?
Rosario's alright. She's alright.
No, she's old.
She's old.
Yeah, but like you don't like old women though.
Well, not particularly. No.
You guys heard it from Lance. He doesn't like milfs. He ruined it.
Yeah, he's
Right, I don't.
Because Rosario's close to turning into a gilf at this point.
Oh my God! Give me a break, bro.
Matt's like, all right, I'm hopping off, guys.
Yeah, we turned him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is black don't crack.
He's like,
I don't care.
that is true. That is true.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
That's funny.
Wow. Wow.
say. What? Black don't crack?
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's the quote of the day.
Quote of the day.
Yeah.
Y'all getting ready for the Ahsoka show? I know you are, Lance. I know you're gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Only so I can rage over it and get views off of it.
You know that
Oh,
Sam Hyde clip?
careless about that.
You know that Sam Hyde clip where he's like doing a plank and he's like got the camera right on his face and he's struggling. That's gonna be you, Lance. That's gonna be you.
But one person I know that's definitely looking forward to it is Darth Grumpy.
Who's Darth Grumpy?
Okay, so in 2019, I created this parody of like EU haters and like hardcore Disney shows, and because I have like this Garfield plushie, and I have him like go on camera and laugh and act crazy.
Okay.
You know, I kind of hope. I wish the Ahsoka show was EU so Matt can watch it, just so we can see his reaction.
Oh, that'd be awful. It was awful watching her in Clone Wars. It really was. She's really just a terrible character.
Sky Guy.
Her whole story doesn't make sense. Like, okay, so now the Jedi are assigning Padawans to everyone. Oh wait, no, they're not. Just Anakin.
Just
it never
Anakin.
happens anywhere else. Not even in Dave Filoni's Clone Wars does this happen.
If they did it with you see in new canon they're trying to rectify that and say that certain masters they're assigning Padawan, but in the show we don't see shit. We don't see.
They don't do any of that, and Dave Filoni didn't even care. He just wanted a story to fix Ahsoka to Anakin, and that'd be it. And
Well, it was from how he's pitched it. It was George that really wanted that. He just like him and Henry Gilroy. They kind of looked at each other when George pitched it, and they were like, "He doesn't have a Padawan." And then George was like, "Nah, he does." And they're like, "Well, you can't argue with George because it's like they want to keep their jobs." But what's strange is that like Ahsoka, she changes, that time gap between season 3. It's just like there's like a giant time gap, and then after that, she's a completely different person. And it's like, well, what happened? Like we don't see that. All the character development is off screen in that show, and it's really strange.
I gotta wait. Did you said Henry Gilroy?
Yeah, Gilroy. Yeah, he was the head writer for season 1.
Or as in someone related to Tony
Hello.
Gilroy? Or am I making a short?
Alex
Am I
has
correct?
returned.
No. Henry Gilroy's he's a screenwriter. You know Young Justice?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, no. Wait, that's somebody else. Never mind.
Wow.
Never
Wow.
mind. That's Greg Weisman. I get him and Greg Weisman confused all the
Bro
time.
got Greg Wiseman and Henry Gilroy.
That's yeah.
I don't know how the hell you do that one, Slob.
I get Warren Ellis and Garth Ellis confused all the time. That pisses off my
Okay,
boss.
Warren Ellis and Garth Ennis. I do get those confused.
It's like to piss off my boss. I say, "Oh yeah, that new story by Garth Ellis. It's really good." And Warren Ellis.
Garth Ennis is the biggest edgelord of all time.
Yeah.
He's super edgy.
Hey Matt.
Yeah.
Are you okay that we're talking about all this stuff? I know you don't like that stuff.
No, you talk about Ahsoka. I'm going to go anyway. It's fine. I just want to jump on and say hello to everyone.
Yeah, good to
Hello,
see you again,
Matt.
Matt.
Before you leave, are you reading anything non-Star Wars right now?
Not yet. I do plan on reading the Legions of Fire trilogy,
What's that?
Babylon 5.
Oh,
Based.
That's the one about
Yeah.
that's the one about Wanda.
Tim from
Open
oh my
airlock
goodness.
policy.
Open airlock policy. Thank you. We're gonna do. Excuse me. We're gonna do our Crusade talk, and then our talk about Lost Tales, and then I just told him. I said, "Hey, do you want to do the books?" He went, "Do you have them?" I said, "I can get them. I can get them. It won't take me long to read them." So we'll do the first 2 streams whenever. Usually, I mean, for a while we're doing them once every couple of months, but. And then by the time he's ready for the book stream, I asked him which ones do I get do I have to start on. He told me those, so I got them all. So, I mean, but that's what I'm gonna be reading.
Matt, I know you just put out your Champions of the Force review.
Yeah.
Which I haven't watched those yet, but I need to go. I'm sure
Yeah.
you had a time of your life reading those again.
I loved them. I know a lot of people don't like them. I still, and I mean, I went in there with an honest eye. I wanted to see what was what. I there's a few things I think I mentioned that I wish they would have embellished on a little bit more or gone into, but other than that, I just don't have any complaints.
Yeah,
I still
agree
think
with
that's
you,
a fun
Matt.
read. I think Kevin Janderson is just a good author.
At the beginning of my EU journey, I read Zahn's trilogy first, and I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like hooked yet. It was the Jedi Academy trilogy that hooked me, that just made me just love the EU. Having a passion for it. It was
Yeah.
that trilogy that did it.
It was really good. It was a really good trilogy, and I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I remember really liking it because I read it around the same time The Last Jedi came out, and I was just like, yes, Luke rebuilding the Jedi Order and successfully doing it. It was just satisfying.
Yeah.
I
Well,
loved it.
Yeah, and that answered Greyholm's question. Yeah, I've read it. I'll give my review. That's coming up. iJedi, obviously, you all know that. That's coming up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. There's, I mean, I've been reading a lot of that, and I mean, I'm ahead now, so I have time to knock out some, readings what I love to do. So I have time to knock out some Babylon 5 stuff. So that'll probably be the next one. After that, I don't know. I keep. It's tempting to go back to Middle Earth again because I read those every couple of years. But since, over the pandemic, I read them. And then 2021, I read the Silmarillion and Book of Lost Tales. And 2020, I read the rest of the History of Middle Earth, all the little extra tidbits and stuff. So I've been spreading that love for the past 3 years about Middle Earth. But I already want to go back to Lord of the Rings. But I'm going to give it at least one more year before I reread them again. Those are just so good.
You know what you need to read? You know what you need to read, Matt?
What's that?
You should read Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas Pynchon.
Gravity's Rainbow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's another one. Someone's trying to get me, and I thought about doing it, but then they told me there was like 200 books in the series, which I had no idea was Dragonlance. And I didn't know. I was like, yeah, I'll read some
200?
Dragon. I thought it was just a few books, and then the original authors were gone, but they did leave. But then other authors took over, and they've been churning out books every year since the early 80s.
That's crazy.
I mean, they've been just doing. I mean, there's tons of books in that series. So
Are they long books or are they like really short?
oh
books?
no, they're big. I mean, these books have been coming out. It's like Forgotten Realms. It's just been coming out for years, and they have just such massive content that I just don't. I'm proud that they keep it all in one continuity, or at least that's what I'm told. But that's one that I don't think I'll start that journey. I don't think I'll start that journey.
It's like
Does anyone here have Apple Plus by chance? Right on. There's a good movie, Tetris the movie. I think it's fantastic. Best thing I've seen on streaming. And right now they've just started the Silo series. Silo series by Hugh Howley is a fantastic trilogy that I think everyone should read. I think the first book's called Wool, then Shift, then Dust. Those are so awful titles. And the pictures, the covers look boring too. But it's probably, if you like mysteries, it's, I'll give you the gist of it. people are living in a silo. You know, the world has been destroyed outside. They don't know what happened. They really don't even know how they got in the silo. They've been there for generations. They've forgotten, you know, their past. Who built the silo? What's the deal? What's going on? And then slowly throughout this 3-book series, you're getting revealing, and it's incredible because the story just has layers. And every time you think you understand it, you don't. And it's written really well. And they picked it up for a TV show. And so far, the TV show's got 3 episodes in it. I like it. Right now, they're showing a few things out of order, which I don't like, but they're staying true to the book. I get that they have to change things up when it's a TV show. I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's bad, though. I'm enjoying the TV show. I'm enjoying visuals of a series that I've always loved. So that's great. There's another, like a Tales from the Silo. It's like 3 short stories. That's great, too, but you read that after the trilogy. Don't read it before. There's a huge spoiler in there that, you know, I didn't read it the first time through, but the second time I picked up Tales and read it at the end. I'm glad I did because there's more layers that we don't even know. But it's a great series and definitely worth anyone's time. Brendan's seen Tetris the movie. Tetris is really good. It's really good. Shocked me how good that movie was. Usually if I'm watching a movie, I'm watching it in 30-minute venues because or 20-something minutes because that's as long as it takes me to eat. You know, and do some stuff, and then I get bored, and then I go back to reading. But to make me sit through a movie is really good, and that's what Tetris did. Made me sit through the movie. So,
that's weird. So you don't really like movies as a medium. You prefer reading?
I mean, they're fine, but no, I feel like they're not a waste of. I feel like most times it's wasting my time. Like the real reason I watch a lot of movies is for the podcast, so we can talk about them, and so it almost feels like work. So like recently we watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. You know, I mean, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but you know, I had to watch it because we had to talk about it on the podcast. You know, that was the biggest motivator for me.
Yeah.
Same thing about what other movie did I see that we were going to talk about? Evil Dead Rise. And I love Evil Dead. I have no desire to see a reboot. But my buddy wanted me to watch it so we could talk about it. So I did. It wasn't like it was a bad movie, but the whole time I did watch that over 2 or 3 sittings. 3 sittings. The third one I pushed out the last 40-something minutes or something. It felt like forever. But I wanted to get back to reading.
Brennan asked, "What's your thoughts on Guardians 3?"
I would do a whole podcast on it, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's in the movie theater. You have to sit there. I didn't go to the bathroom, which I usually do because I usually don't care. And what was the movie? Batman. The Batman. Goodness gracious. It's like you could have gone to the bathroom for half that movie and not missed anything.
Oh, don't. Oh.
I like how Catwoman is just sewn in a mask now. Like, we don't even care. There's no reason why they should call her Cat. She doesn't even look like a cat anymore. That's
She's a cat burglar.
Realistic. I like the Batman suit. I thought the Penguin was good. I like how the Riddler has the dumbest riddles in the world, like a child could figure out. I knew every single riddle. I can't even brag about that because the riddles were so stupid easy. And there are puzzle games. There are escape rooms that have witty, really good clues and riddles that you could use. You could have someone actually write and think of something. But no, they grabbed something off a newsstand called 101 Riddles for Kids, and that's what they put in the movie. And then I like how Riddler has duct tape around his face, because for the half the movie, because that's realistic. It's just totally dumb. It's totally dumb. So
yeah, and I don't know if you saw it, Matt, but they released like the deleted Joker scene.
Yeah, that's good they kept that deleted.
They should have deleted. They could have deleted an hour and a half of that movie, and we still would have gotten the guts of it. I like how Riddler floods the city, but now for some reason he's mad. Why? You won. You flooded the city. Yeah, but he didn't get to kill Batman, I guess. Really?
Well, I think he's just upset because he thought Batman was on his side.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So flooding the city was just something. Maybe he was upset he did that. I don't know. But then in the next scene where Catwoman and Batman are flying off into the night, you know, they're driving through the streets. Looks like it got de-flooded soon, quick. I don't know. Maybe that was months later. I don't know.
Interesting.
What happened to
I
the
really
water?
like the movie, man. I'm being real respectful right now.
Yeah,
I could-
I'm
Oh,
I have
no,
my
I mean,
arguments.
hey.
a huge
This
fan.
is, here it is. It's not that what I'm saying is truth. It's just that this is how I felt about the movie.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, all y'all can
respect your
say
opinion.
this and that. Like I said, I thought the suit was awesome. I thought emo Batman was pathetic, but I thought the suit was awesome. And what else did I like? Hold on, Penguin was really good.
Colin Farrell's Penguin, yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason he's getting a little HBO miniseries or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
No.
I'm good. I
I
have
liked
to go
it.
see
I
The
gonna
Flash because they put Michael Keaton in it, and they knew that they did that. My wife would drag me to the theater.
Right.
I actually don't like Michael Keaton as Batman. I don't like
That's-
those movies.
You don't
I-
like it?
No,
That's my
I don't.
favorite.
I don't,
I
That's my
I don't think they're
favorite
good
Batman.
Batman movies.
But that
no.
I think that's a generation thing.
It is because, like, I know for your
No,
generation,
it's not,
those
Matt,
movies-
because Michael Keaton's Batman's my favorite. So
Okay, good.
Oh,
I grew up-
Who's
that's
your
bad
favorite
opinion.
Superman?
Oh, me
I don't like
or
Superman.
Lance?
so-
You don't like? Oh, Lance. be
Lance,
quiet.
why don't you like
Okay.
Superman?
Okay, how about
Bob,
this?
who's your
The
favorite Superman?
no,
Christopher Reeves.
the animated Superman from
Okay.
Christopher
Well,
Reeves.
never
called
mind.
any
No, Slav got the correct answer. It is Christopher Reeves. He's
Yeah, man.
he's
Oh.
brilliant in the role of Clark Kent because even though I mean it's as stupid as this guy's ever, right? Superman's not the brightest bulb in the box. If he thinks glasses are gonna make everyone think he's someone different. But the way that Christopher Reeve plays both characters, they seem like totally different people, and it's fantastic the job he does. In fact, there are brilliant Clark Kent scenes, and I don't remember if there's 1 and 3. I'm sure there is, but there's brilliant ones in 1, 2, and 4 I can think of immediately. And 4 sucked. 4 is an awful movie.
Oh yeah, Superman Quest for
Christopher
Peace.
Reeves is solid.
Yeah,
He's
the
solid, and there should be 1 or 2 scenes. I just can't remember. I'm sure there's a good Christopher Reeves, Clark Kent scene in 3. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. But in those movies, he just makes them. If he's not Clark Kent, it's not going to happen.
I've yet to see the Donner cut for the second one. I really need to do that.
The Donner cut is
Is it good?
yeah.
Donner
Okay.
Cut is good. I can't say that it's better than the other one, but now that I know what I know, you can actually see the difference in the cuts with Superman. Christopher Reeve didn't work out for the reshoot, so he's
Oh,
a little
really?
bit smaller.
That's interesting.
And you can't tell unless you've seen Donner Cut
Oh, wow.
first, and then because that's what I did. I watched them back to back when the Donner Cut came out. Over a decade ago or something. Whenever it came out, and I was so excited. And then I watched the regular one too because I hadn't seen the regular one, and I was like, "Oh, shut up!" And you can tell everyone looks different in some of the reshoots. You can tell what was reshot because he looks a little bit. And it's hardly noticeable if you're just watching regular 2. And if you're watching Donner, you don't realize it. But they were shot at different times. Also, there is no Lex Luthor scenes that are new in the reshoot because what's his face refused to work with the new director.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
yeah. So they had to use all of Lex Luthor's scenes. What is his name?
I forget his name.
The guy
I know
who
who you're
plays Lex Luthor.
Yes,
Oh, damn.
Gene Hackman. There you go.
Gene Hackman. Yeah,
Gene
that's it.
Yeah, that's
Gene
right.
Hackman didn't want to work with him. He only wanted to work with Dahmer. And I mean, there's goofy things in both, both cuts of 2. But they're fun movies. They're good movies, and his portrayal of Clark Kent actually preserves those movies throughout time. It's really good. In fact, something you don't realize that's movie magic genius in 1 is there's a scene where Superman drops Lois off. This after they fly around, for the night. He
Mhm.
drops her off. He flies away. The camera stays on Lois as she kind of, dreamily gets on her door. Then she hears knocking, and it's Clark. And the camera still follows her to where the door opens, and Clark Kent is there. That's one whole scene.
He had to go put the clothes on. Real
What
quick.
they did is they rushed him around the corner. He had a team getting him dressed really quick and he's talking while someone else is knocking on the door. So when she opens the door, he's dressed as Clark Kent. Now that time to change is like a minute or less, and you're thinking, oh, well, no, you cannot get out of it. I mean, that was amazing how they did that.
That is.
They had
cool.
to have perfect time
Oh, yeah.
to open the door because she doesn't even know when he's ready. She knows the beat for beat, marks that she needs, the time she needs to allow. But they wanted that scene to be one shot to make you believe, yeah, this is why even Lois is fooled, because she just got dropped off by Superman and now Clark's at the door. So obviously it can't be both. If she's seen them so close together, she's going to put 2 and 2 together. I love that. That's super smart. They didn't have to do that. This movie was what, 79?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
78, 1978.
78. Okay, and then the best
Yeah.
scene in the second one is when they're pretending to be a honeymoon couple at the very beginning,
And
and
Niagara
he's about
Falls.
to tell her that he's Superman. So he takes off his glasses, and all of a sudden, he straightens his, and suddenly it's Superman in Clark Kent's costume. Well, then Lois does something, and he decides, no, I can't do this. And he puts on the glasses and automatically just goes back into Clark Kent mode and transforms like that. Do you know who else can do that? William Dafoe as the Green Goblin.
Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin is so good.
When in Spider-Man, that newest one, he was so good because you knew when he had changed, even though they hadn't revealed it in the movie yet, but you could see the change in his eyes. How do you do that? He's still the same. It's still the same actor.
Yeah, the
but
thing
he
is,
changed.
the thing is with that, I love the creative decision where they was like, we don't even have to give this guy a goblin mask because his face tells you everything.
Well, that's how good William Dafoe is, and that's exactly what Christopher Reeves does for Superman. It's absolutely brilliant. And then some of the stuff I was talking about with in 4, there's some good comedic timing. It's hard to get that. It's a lost skill. It's like a vaudeville Three Stooges skit, but Christopher Reeves mastered that type of humor. There's one where he puts his coat on the hat rack. Then the hat falls off. Then he picks up his hat, and then the coat comes off because as he moves, he bumps the coat off. And he picks the hat back up, and the coat comes off. And he keeps doing that, and it's so smart because he's doing it on. You can't. I mean, he's doing it on purpose, but the way he's moving looks like it's all an accident, and it's really a solid scene to make you remember that Clark Kent's a doofus. He's not Superman. There's a few other things in 4 that 4 is like an awful movie, but watching Christopher Reeves as Clark Kent is just amazing.
Yeah,
And I don't know if you've ever seen Supergirl, the first movie from '85.
Oh my god,
But
He's not in there,
if ever you want to hate your life, watch it.
that movie is something else.
It's like looking at a car wreck. You don't want to see it, but you can't look away. You're going,
Yeah.
what is actually going on? I mean, seriously, it's that bad.
It's
So
a
bad,
continuity
it's
with the
really
other 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's a poster
Unfortunately.
of Christopher Reeve that she looks up to in the movie. Yeah, man. But you're so Keaton's your favorite Batman, though, right?
My favorite.
Keaton's good. The other people that I like Val Kilmer. I thought he
I
did a
love
really
Val
good
Kilmer.
Bruce Wayne. And this is so unpopular, but I actually liked Ben Affleck's Batman.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's valid.
I actually liked it. I thought I'd hate it, but I got to be honest. That's probably the one thing from the Snyderverse that I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure about that. I didn't like any of the stories, but as an older grizzled Batman, I thought Ben Affleck did a good job.
Like his performance, yeah.
Yeah, his performance was really good, even though I didn't like any of those movies.
I got to take about Keaton's Batman. I
Let's
love
hear it, man.
I love Batman 1989. I love Returns. I grew up watching those. I think that Keaton is a good Batman. I think he's overrated by a bunch of old heads. But
Oh no, you could be fair. I think we hold on to our heroes, and he was the first, big boom movie Batman. Oh, never mind. I know who my favorite Batman is. Never mind.
Adam
Never
West.
mind.
Kevin
It's Adam
Conroy?
West. It's Adam West.
Adam
Oh.
West is
By
great.
far.
Adam West is great.
It's
Yeah,
got
he's
to be Adam
great.
West by far.
He's
I
great.
do enjoy the voice of Kevin Conroy though, because every time you hear Batman, you will always hear Kevin Conroy's voice.
The thing with Michael Keaton's Batman that I have problems with is his characterization. He has characterization, but it's kind of real subtle. But he doesn't have a lot of it. That's one of my things.
I prefer Jack Nicholson in that movie more because that movie's more about.
Oh
him.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's Joker is just
I
like
love
ripped,
his Joker.
he's like
Oh,
ripped straight-
I love that too.
he's ripped straight from the pages of a comic book. It's just like what
Yeah.
the hell?
Well, that's the thing. Tim Burton just perfectly integrated the comic book world.
Yeah.
No other, and Joel Schumacher almost made a mockery of it. But
I disagree, but
did you see Two-Face?
Two-Face was ridiculous in that movie.
It was Joker 2.0 and a sad
Yeah.
one too. Joker 0, negative 2.0.
Yeah.
And then Batman and Robin. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, I enjoyed that movie.
Batman
for
and
what it
Robin is not good.
I actually really like that movie.
Okay.
Like it was so
No,
silly. and
no.
dumb that
I would kick you out of the stream right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's the deal. But Burton knew the perfect male to get that comic book feel. No one else has done it. No one else has done it, Jay.
I would argue Matt Reeves did.
Who?
Oh, be quiet.
No,
Come on,
you
that Joker
can't.
was awful.
You can't.
Like I like the movie, but the Joker was just bad.
Oh no, I was talking about Matt Reeves for the Batman. I think.
Oh,
his
for
Gotham City-
you mean for Batman?
Yeah.
Well, it's not fair because he's only had one movie and he was playing a younger Batman. So it's like I want to give him time before I properly judge him.
But
You
I
know what
still
mean?
think that
No.
his
No, it doesn't look like a Batman. Nothing, but his costume can look like a bat, but everything else has to be in the real world. Thank you, Christopher Nolan. You ruined Batman forever.
Well,
Why-
I mean, there's some fantastical elements to that movie. Like his
Yeah.
armor is like completely bulletproof. That's
The Batman is the only thing that can be a bat. None of his other outfits. I mean, those other vehicles. Catwoman can't be looking like a cat at all. She doesn't even look like.
Did you
I
see
mean,
his
cat-
motorcycle?
Cat burglar. I don't know.
She had the little things like the little. She basically in her mask kind of had the little. The little-
Jay, I think this is a lost cause. Jay, I think.
Yeah.
he's
I
his mind.
mean, look at Batman Returns, where they had that super great scene where the shadow. This is before CGI was big. The shadow of the lamp hit her in the eyes just right to make it look like a mask.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
And,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where Christopher Walken
photography.
pushes her out the window, right?
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty brilliant. Like, and by the way, it's foreshadowing that she's supposed to be. It's shadowing that
Yeah.
who she's going to become in a minute.
Yeah.
It's. There's so much smart scenes in Batman Returns. I don't even mind. People say, "Well, what about penguins on their back with missiles strapped to the back?"
That's stupid. Who
That's
cares?
comic book.
Yeah. Who
That's
cares?
comic book penguin. Him rising from the
Sword.
on a rubber ducky.
Yeah.
I don't mind that stuff because that's the comic book feel. It's the Penguin. I don't mind Danny DeVito's Penguin. I think, and I totally forgot about this until I saw it in theaters last year. But when Penguin makes that announcement, and then Batman exposed him for the phony he is, everyone starts throwing tomatoes and cabbage at him, and he opens up his umbrella and he's like, "Who brings fresh produce to a speech?" I wanted to stand up and applaud. I totally forgotten about that line. It's one of the funniest lines in Batman.
Yeah. Danny DeVito's Penguin is so good, man. So good. And
But I like Colin Farrell's Penguin too. I thought it was really
Same.
good. I mean, I'm not going to hate the movie overall, but I did think it was way too long. You got to admit it was way too long. You
I'll
gotta give
admit
me
that. Yeah.
I agree on that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but and again, you guys liked it, and that's fine. Everyone's welcome to their opinion. That's the thing that level-headed people forget is that other people can have a different opinion of you and be
Yeah.
right too.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
you're
we're
my
not-
enemy for
we're-
life.
We're
dog.
talking about likes and dislikes here. That's all
Right.
it is. So,
No, I
and that
can't be
movie
your
I did
friend.
not like. But Batman's my favorite character too, so I want him done right. And I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, Christopher Nolan's whole gritty take and grounded take is like his Gotham City was just Chicago.
It changed over all three movies too, because like
Yeah.
even in The Dark Knight, it didn't look the same in Rises. That's
Yeah,
what
or
I'm
in
saying.
Batman Begins: The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, though, Matt. You got looking forward. We're gonna get James Gunn's Batman. You ready for that?
All right. I'll give you a little bit of a hot take on this.
Okay.
I wasn't a Snyderverse fan.
Okay.
I don't care it's going away. And when I see James Gunn, I see 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies that I enjoyed. I see my favorite DC movie that they've made so far was his Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not saying much because DC sucks. But that was the best one I'd seen. And then Peacemaker absolutely had me laughing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that being said, do I want DC to be we're all jokesters, everyone's got a joke, everyone's got to have funny, everyone's got to have a funny, because that's what his movies do, right? Everyone's got to have a funny saying, quip, characterization, so everything's got to be one joke in a way.
Right.
No, I don't. But all I do know is that the movies he's made, I've enjoyed. I hope this new DC world is not all Guardians of the Galaxy.
He said
You
that.
want him to express range. Yeah.
I want to see range
Yeah.
from James Gunn, but I'm not going in negative because it's not like DC could do worse.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And that's me saying because I'm not a Snyderverse fan.
I'm not gonna say I spend a lot of time debating Snyderverse fans. I've encountered them because on Instagram there's just plenty of them, and they're interesting creatures. I shouldn't call them creatures. That's fucked up. But they're interesting people. They're interesting. They're interesting people. That's all I'm gonna say. Like the stuff that they say, just I don't buy into it. But they're entitled to their opinion. It's just
That's the thing. I mean, obviously my friend Ryan Kennel is a big Snyderverse fan. He knows I cannot stand the Snyderverse.
good.
But it's just there was nothing good about those movies. And I'm a huge DC fan. I want DC to win. I want
I
DC
want
movies,
DC to win too.
but not those DC movies. And they're not like Aquaman 2 is going to be a disaster.
Oh, Aquaman 2 is kind of going to be I think the only redeeming quality is going to be probably Jason Momoa and Black Manta.
Yeah.
That's probably the
Yeah.
only redeeming quality of that.
I just want them to make more DC animated stuff.
Oh yeah.
No, they can keep
Man,
those.
you
though.
care
They-
about.
They've all been
Lance,
awful.
DC Animated was good too, but the DCAU is gone now. They said
Yeah.
they won't do any more now that Kevin Conroy.
Have you seen?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Wow.
I keep forgetting he passed away. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so the writers and Mark Hamill officially retired Joker. He said because I only
Yeah.
did it when he was involved, and now that he's not going to be involved, he said I'm basically done. So I mean, it's not him rage quit. It's just him saying, hey, if Kevin's not going to be Batman anymore, then there should be no more of me being Joker. And that he did that out of respect. He's retiring the voice.
Right.
Mark
yeah.
Hamill can make tons of money voicing the Joker.
Yeah.
Tons of money. But he
I got a
said the
question.
only time he was involved was if Kevin and him both decided, yeah, let's do this project together.
Hey, Lance, was that what you meant by you wanted them to do more animated DC stuff?
Yeah, more. Yeah, the DCAU. I'm a
The
huge fan of that.
Oh, okay, all right. I was
DCAU
about to say, like, all
Wait, have
the.
you seen the Lance? Have you seen the DC AMU?
The
The
what?
DC. It's
No, I've been wanting to get into that because it does
Mm.
look pretty good.
Yeah.
But I
But the
haven't.
DCAU, I've watched them all. I think they're great, except for, I mean, have you seen the Zeta Project?
No.
It's a spin-off of Batman Beyond. So you think, oh, this would be good. It's not. They just can't get you interested in it. It's a spin-off from one of the episodes of Batman Beyond, and they tried to make something of it. It shockingly went 2 seasons, but it wasn't good. And
Right.
then,
Yeah.
man, Static Shock had issues. First off, the artwork. The animation, which got better every season. But the storyline of how everyone has the same origin. They all got that gas, and they're all superhumans. And when that story ran dry, they had to say, "Oh, well, now it's a latent ability that happens like a year or so later." So that's how they could create more supervillains. They were still using the gas from 3 years ago. What?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, and I'm shocked because a lot of the big DCAU people worked on that show. And like I said, the animation is atrocious in season 1. Have y'all seen Static Shock?
Yeah.
The animation is atrocious in season 1. It's blah in season 2. It's good in season 3. It's excellent in season 4. I mean, the animation just steps up and gets better, And I don't know why they didn't start that from the beginning. Maybe they're just trying to go for a style or whatnot, but I don't know. It just looked different. You know how Batman season 3, Batman and Robin, looked totally different. The animation was totally different than the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That was awful. It looked sloppy. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what Static Shock starts off with. But like I said, every season it gradually got better.
Right.
How every villain had the same story, had the same origin.
That would get so bland and so dull so fast.
It got bland quick.
Yeah.
Static Shock's an interesting character, and there were some good episodes in it. But I was like, ooh, I can't believe. And the heavy hitters worked on that show. They really did. So, but that was the first one I jumped into. No one told me. Well, no, that's a lie. Jeremy from Super Chainsaw Productions really loved it, and he told me I should get. But at that point, I was like, dude, I'm hooked. I've watched Batman, Superman, Justice League, Batman Beyond. Everything's been great. So I'm gonna go in and. But the last movie that came out, Harley Quinn from the DCAU,
It's awful.
oh no, I liked it.
Oh, you liked it? Okay.
I
all right.
did.
Oh,
I
wow.
did like it. Did you hate it because of the Nightwing story?
Not just that. Well, first off, it was weird not having Arlene there. You know, Arlene Sorkin. But that's not the whole thing. I just thought the story was dumb. That's just me.
No,
Did you
I
guys-
enjoyed it. The only movie I thought the Justice League movie was
Which
kind
one?
of dumb.
Which Justice League?
What was it called? Just the Five Rings. Hold on.
Does that have Miss Martian in it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll look it up.
That technically, they came out and said that technically wasn't part of the DCAU though.
No. It is. It's
It is?
It's
So
a
that-
Superman movie that's not part of the DCAU.
Oh, Superman Brainiac Attacks.
Yeah, that's not part of the DCAU. We thought it was, but they said
Yeah,
it
it's the
wasn't.
same animation. It's just. It's
Oh,
kind of its
okay.
own thing.
Is anybody a fan of Batman Brave and the Bold?
Yes.
I love that
Yes,
show.
that's my favorite
No, I
Batman
watched it.
cartoon. I love
so
it.
good. And the comedy
See,
is
what's interesting
so good.
is
It works.
here's kind of a neat connection that I don't know if you guys knew about between the Batman animated series and the Batman '89 movie with Michael Keaton. In the original Batman movie, Joker has a name,
Yeah,
Jack
Napier.
Napier, I think.
And
right?
don't they call him that in that as well?
Yeah, in the Batman animated series, they call him Jack. Like when he's in Arkham Asylum, one episode, Joker gets locked up.
Yeah,
One of the guards says, "This is Jack Napier," you know.
yeah.
So that's kind of a neat connect. And you actually see a lot of that in the animated show. They draw a lot from the '89.
89. Yeah, they do.
So I think that's pretty cool.
What's your favorite? What's your
a
favorite
lot of
Batman?
people agree with you, I guess. Not many people like Batman and Harley Quinn.
What-
Okay, it was called Justice League versus the Fatal Five.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Yes.
And it was, I mean, it just played like a very long, it was like Return of the Batwoman. It was just a very long episode. Nothing really, and when you make a movie,
Just like the Clone Wars movie.
like, yeah, well, yeah, there's a big long, but I'm just saying, when you make a movie like Sub-Zero, the Mask of the Phantasm, those are just solid.
Mask of the
movies.
Peak. Mask of the Peak. Mask.
Yeah, it wasn't the Fatal Five like
I
to me,
don't
when I think of
remember
Fatal
much of
Five.
that.
I think of like
Return
a
of the
Fatal
Joker
Five
is an
movie.
excellent movie.
Return of the Joker.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
It's the darkest the DCAU ever got. And it's pretty good. And I'm glad they didn't always go through there.
You know what's
But
crazy though?
Sub-Zero's really good too. That was
I
the
love
second
Sub-Zero.
movie.
What's crazy to me is that even in the DCAU, Barbara and Bruce were a thing, and people were like, "No, that was just in the comics." It's like, no, you watch season 4, you can clearly tell they're an item.
I hate that shit so much.
The one that now here's the thing. Not many people remember this, but there were some back then. Adobe Flash cartoons were big, and CW or WB did some Adobe Flash cartoon. First off, there's a silent short film called Chase Me or something. It's Batman chasing Catwoman around the rooftops. No words. But that's a short 6-minute film. That's on YouTube. I think it's called Chase Me. I'll have to look that up. But then
Look at that.
the other one is there, and these are all on YouTube too. But I don't suggest you watch them all. But one's called Gotham Girls. It's Adobe Flash cartoon of Batgirl, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. The animations, 2000s Adobe Flash. Okay, so not anything special, but they're just little shorts, web shorts. But one that's kind of fun, even though the animation's still Adobe Flash, is they made a Lobo series.
Really?
And it's kind of neat. It's kind of kiddie, but they did it so they could maybe hopefully spin off into a Lobo series. But it is kind of rated PG-13.
Really?
Yeah, at times. I mean, there's a lot of blood and guts because it's Lobo, But then he's getting kind of risky. He says something risque later on in one of the cartoons. Like, whoa, you know.
Who plays
But
the voice for him?
I can't recall it, but I want to say it was the same guy who did the voice for him in Superman.
Oh, that's cool.
I think
Was
they
it
kept the
John
same
DiMaggio?
voice actor because it is DCAU. But that's you're reaching into you're scraping the bottom of the barrel when you're watching those. And I did watch those last year or 2 years ago. I remember. 'Cause
What's your guys' favorite Batman animated series episode?
too many?
Ooh, yeah, way too many.
Yeah.
All of them. Is that an answer?
Yes.
I mean,
Great
they're
stuff.
good. I have to think about that.
I'll have to watch that series sometime. I've never seen it.
It's
Oh,
awesome
my favorite
series. Yeah, why don't you
Superman
like stop
episode.
like get it? Why don't you get off the stream and go watch it, dog?
Superman animated episode was when they killed that dude in the electric chair at the end.
That's pretty dark.
They did. They gave him the death penalty. Something you'll never see in another movie ever. I mean, cartoon ever again.
Actually,
what-
okay.
here's-
I got an episode I like.
It was called The
I'm gonna
Death of Clark Kent, I think.
Do you remember that episode of Batman where all the villains are sitting around talking about how they almost got him?
Yeah,
That's my favorite episode of the animated series.
same.
Okay, the worst episode of Justice League on Unlimited is the finale. I
Alright, don't
hated
spoil
the
that.
finale.
Give me a break.
Don't spoil that for me. I ain't
I'm
seen
not
it.
gonna spoil it. I just hated it. I thought it was horrible. It leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just didn't care for
If
it.
Alex
Matt,
were
what
here,
did you
he'd know that feeling. Yes.
do? I hate you,
Good
Matt.
lord, Matt.
I love Alex. I had to pick on him.
So what do you think about it, Matt? The finale.
Oh well, no. I mean, you're right. You're right. I mean, and it was such a good series.
Yeah,
No,
that's
really.
that's the problem.
And
Yeah.
I think that's what its problem was. How do you end something like that? You can't. You can't. You just kind of, and it kind of, it was like a pop and fizzle. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me absolutely love it because you hate it, Lance.
It's not bad, but when you see all these great, this great series, and then you see it end on a ho-hum episode, you're like, oh, we should go out with a bang, but it didn't. And then I was interested in Justice League versus the Fatal Five only because this is the finale we never got, and it's just a very long episode. It's like what was it? Return of the Batwoman. This is a very long episode of the TV show. It wasn't that as bad, just
I remember when I first watched Justice League Unlimited, it kind of blew me away. Seeing
That
all
was
those superheroes all together, it was really cool. I really
You
liked
ready?
it.
So like I don't actually like the Justice League, like the show itself, but I did like Unlimited.
Justice
I love
League had a
both.
slow start, and they were trying to find their footing. It had some good episodes here and there, but you're right, Unlimited is way superior.
I don't know. I actually really liked the first series. Probably just
Better
on
than
par.
Unlimited?
I wouldn't say better, but it's probably
Okay. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just saying that Slav says Unlimited is better. I mean, I believe he's making that point, and I
Yeah.
I
agree.
like Unlimited more.
Better.
See,
But
one of the
Justice League was
bonding-
fine. I mean, but you got to admit, Unlimited kind of took it to another level. They really knew what
Yeah.
they wanted to do.
Well, my brother and I, we bonded with the first show, so
I get that.
there's a lot of childhood memories there for me, especially
I
the premiere arc with the aliens. We
Yeah.
always we watched that so many times growing up. It's great.
Is
I love
anybody
that.
Pretty cool.
a fan of the 2007 the Batman show?
I've seen that. That has
the one
those-
with the
the CG, right? It was 3D.
No, I think that's Beware the Batman.
with the
Oh.
hood Joker, like Joker with the dreads.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
That
think
show is
I hear one
underrated.
of my
That show is
kids,
so
I'm gonna have
underrated.
to go.
I've heard it's good. I just can't get into it.
Hey, bye, Matt.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta feed.
Have
the
a
kids
good
now.
night.
Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Take
Have a
care,
good night,
Matt.
dude.
So good to see you,
Bye.
man.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Stop having kids.
Stop having-
Anyway, y'all can go and finish your conversation, but I want to go to bed myself.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
It's midnight. I need to go to bed.
I'm still gonna watch that Errol Flynn movie. I was gonna watch Captain Blood. 'Cause
Captain
I watched
Blood.
I watched The Adventures of Robin Hood with him, and it was a great movie. I loved it.
Did you see
Yes.
the Robin Hood movie with Jamie Foxx in it?
No, I skipped that.
I don't know. I just heard it was bad.
Everybody's making up stories about him still being in the hospital, and his son came out and said, "No, he's fine."
Oh, his son came out and said he's fine.
yeah, he's fine. Yeah, my dad's at home. He's fine. Like he was playing kickball the other day.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I'm seeing all these posts about him like he's about to die tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why like all these news outlets keep saying this.
All right, guys. I'm ending the stream.
Okay, bye, loser. Bye. Go.
So,
Bye,
good night,
loser.
guys. I love you guys.
I love you and I miss you.
Well, that was fun to get together again. It's
Yeah.
been a while
fun,
for me. Really happy to do it.
Just like the old days, which are not that old, but whatever.
They're just a few months old.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Mercel? Was Mercel in the chat?
Yeah, he showed up a couple times. We didn't answer him, so I think he's.
Yeah, the Giga-based man himself left a few comments.
We were deep in conversation. I'm sure he can understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun. Thank you guys so
No.
much for joining. Like always, everyone in stream chat, thank you all for joining. See you guys. I don't know when I'm streaming next because I gotta work the next 2 days. Well, I guess I work tonight, but yeah, I have to work on
Alright.
Mother's Day.
Oh,
Sucks.
damn.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
I still gotta buy my
really?
mom something.
That sucks, man.
I still gotta buy my mom. I gotta do that tomorrow. Thanks for
You
reminding
know,
me.
do you know what you're gonna buy her?
Card and probably some candy, but I'm probably gonna buy something for her on Etsy and say, "Hey, look, it's being shipped."
Go back.
It's being...
Wait, did you say you're gonna buy her porn?
No, a card and some candy.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. I thought you said something else. Never
Man,
mind.
you
I
think
heard
I'm
corn.
deranged. Now, look! I said I'd like fuck my sister, but like, no, I wouldn't like